Yes, people, easy people, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel at Big Steve MCFC. This is my Brighton match reaction. I was going to come on last night, but it got a bit late. After weekend's disappointment in the semi-final against Liverpool, we were back to the league campaign. We know what we've got to do. We've got to win these games and get that title back in the cabinet at the Etihad. We're coming up against a Brighton team that were on a really, really good run. To win away at the Emirates and to win away at Tottenham is no mean feat. So they were coming into this game full of confidence. We'd obviously had WrestleMania Madrid, where we got kicked to death. We had the semi-final at Wembley. So if I'm Potter, I'm thinking, you know what, Man City might be there for the taking. Do you know what I mean? Got to the ground a bit early, did a bit of an interview for City Matchday Live. I got the feeling the atmosphere was a bit flat. I think people are a bit nervous. I think after the Liverpool game, people are a bit, I don't know, whether a bit. The nerve side of things is a City thing. It's the typical City in us that it comes out. You can see it. You can see certain City fans of a certain age have got that in them. You know what I mean? Me included. I was feeling a little bit, I don't know how to describe it. I was feeling a little bit anxious, maybe just thinking, you know what, the pressure's on us here. Liverpool have gone and tated United the night before. They've gone top of the league. Pressure's back on us. With Brighton playing the way they are, you're thinking, is it a potential banana skin? You know what I mean? Thankfully, it wasn't. But yeah, we turned up. The team was a strong side. Do you know what I mean? Rodri back in there, Gundogan back in there, Bernardo, De Bruyne, Foden, Nathan Ake at left back, Stones, Laporte, Cancelo, and Edison. So you listen, we're going full strength. It was just that, was they all 100% fit? You know what I mean? We know that Pep said in midweek that the physio had told him certain things that obviously us as fans don't know. So you're thinking, are they 100% fit? But we started the game well. We started with the ball. We really put it on Brighton, but they were really, really well organised. I thought they got Cucurella at left back, who was having a bit of a torrid time with Mahrez, but he was controlling him. I felt like centre back Lewis Dunk, who I rate really highly, was having a great game. He was keeping them organised. He was barking orders and shouting at them and that. And do you know what? We created some good early chances. One especially where Sanchez, the goalkeeper, miskicked it. It went out to Mahrez. For me, he took one extra touch. He should have controlled it, smashed it, but he didn't. He took the extra touch. Maybe should have laid De Bruyne in. You know what I mean? That was a bit frustrating. There was one where I think De Bruyne whipped it in and Mahrez didn't quite get his head to it in front of the goal. He should have scored that. A couple of long shots from De Bruyne, just skimmed the post. We were knocking on the door. Any other game, we're really, really comfortable with that. We're playing really, really well, and you're relaxed and you're thinking, we're going to get through. But I got the feeling the longer the game was going on, you're thinking, are Brighton going to spoil the party here? Are they going to hold on? Are they going to keep us at bay? Are they going to keep the shape? Are they going to keep it tight? Maybe they're going to get us on the counter-attack. All them things are going through your mind as a Manchester City fan. They just do. It's natural. But you know what? We came out second half with a bit of a purpose. It was absolutely fantastic to see Ruben Diaz come on. And you know what? We've missed him. And you know what? We've missed the little things that Ruben Diaz brings. Barking orders, getting us into shape, calm and controlled at the back. He had a bit of a ding-dong with Dunk. But for me, Ruben Diaz, coming in, back from injury now, is like a new signing. Do you know what I mean? You could just see that he was getting the boys going. He was getting them going. People whose heads were dropping and things weren't quite happening. He was geeing them all up. He was getting Laporte back in position. Do you know what I mean? Johnny Stones at right back. He was telling him where he wanted him. And we look better for him being there, to me. You know what I mean? We look better. And then we're looking for that moment of magic, aren't we? We're looking for that spark. And who brings that spark? The man, Kevin De Bruyne. The run that he did. He burst through that midfield, like Yaya Toure used to do. He's not got Yaya's pace, but I tell you what, he could have gone down 3 times in that run, but he kept on his feet. He plays the ball into Mahrez, and Mahrez gets us the goal. And then you could feel the relief in it. We've scored the goal, we're 1-0, the relief. You're thinking to yourself, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Brighton, they huffed and puffed. They knew that if they would have tried to come at us, we would have got them. I thought Bernardo Silva was excellent, running his balls off in the midfield. I felt like Mahrez improved in the second half. Foden improved a little bit. We were just on it that second half. We started to tick. Obviously, second goal, Foden, edge of the box, smashes it, takes a wicked deflection, bang, happy days. You know what I mean? You get the 2-0, and you can't beat it. Then you're thinking, right, okay, thank God for that 2-0. And then we relaxed. Then the crowd started to get behind them. The crowd was a little bit poor last night. I come on here and defend Manchester City all the time. But I thought last night the crowd was flat. I thought there was people trying to offload the tickets in the daytime, whether it's work commitments or what, I'm not there to judge. But at the end of the day, when we're going in a title race, we're going up against a Liverpool team that are relentless. We need to make sure we back our team. We need to make sure that maybe if you've not been to as many games as you want this season, maybe have a look at this title run and think, you know what, I'm going to get a ticket, I'm going to go, I'm going to push the boys over the line. We need you. We need everybody there. We've got the media and everyone throwing shit at Man City now, throwing shit about empty seats, throwing shit about booing at Hillsborough and all that crap, yeah? No mention of the other side over the road singing what they were singing the other night. That's not the narrative. But at the end of the day, Manchester City, few empty seats, it's World War III. You know what I mean? So let's get behind these lads and keep it going, yeah? Watford at weekend. With it being a weekend, I expect it to be a full house. But if there's anyone out there who's on the fence thinking, oh, I'll never get a ticket or whatever, get on there. There's tickets popping up all the time. People got to go to work. People I can't afford gas bills and things. So things are happening, you know what I mean? But if there's a seat there to be had, get it. Let's get this team over the line. And then the third goal killed it off. Great ball. Great break by De Bruyne. Wins the ball back. Couple of 1-2s. Flicks it into Bernardo Silva. Just when you think Bernardo's going to take a touch, he hits it first time. Keeper's got no chance. 3-0. Happy days. The Blues are happy. The South Stand's back bouncing. All the typical City heads, it's gone out of their mind. They can enjoy the rest of the night, and we're back top of the league. And at the end of the day, we look good. We look really good. Ruben Diaz coming back is a massive, massive plus. Cole Palmer being on the bench is a great plus as well. And listen, Blues, we know what we've got to do. We've got 6 games to go to win the Premier League. If anyone would have said that beginning of the season, at this stage of the season, you win 6 games, you win the Premier League. We're taking it. Is it going to be easy? No. Is Liverpool going to go away? No. Can we do it? 100%. We've done it before. We get the momentum and we do it. We've got tough games coming up. Watford, yeah? Fighting for their lives. We've got Leeds, Ellen Road, new lease of life. We've got Wolves away. Always an unhappy place for City. Wolves can defend like mad. We've got West Ham going for the top 4, yeah? Aston Villa, Stevie Gerrard. Newcastle, new lease of life. So it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. But if we get over that line and win this league, I truly believe that this title win will be one of the best. The way Liverpool have come back at us to fight them off, this will be one of the best. And listen, you know, all the nerves went out the window. We got a great win against a great Brighton team that are on a bit of an up. We beat them 3-0, put them to the sword. Liverpool won the other night against the Swamp Donkeys, 4-0. At the end of the day, it's no mean feat. But they've got Everton at weekend. Tough. Everton are in the shit. They need to fight, man. They need to fight. And hopefully they can fight. And we've got Watford, potential banana skin again. And it's literally Blues down to game by game. We've got to win game by game. We've got the Champions League coming up as well. This is the business end of the season. And I fully believe that we've got the momentum now. I feel like the Madrid game, we got it done. I feel like, you know, the Liverpool one was a blip, but it was a cup competition. I feel like we bounced back last night really well. And Kevin De Bruyne, you've got to say him again. Absolutely fantastic. There's not a better midfielder in the Premier League at the minute than Kevin De Bruyne. Someone that's literally dragging a team over the line. Goals, assists, work rate. It can't be beaten. I'm telling you now, he's absolutely fantastic. And people look at Kev as a number 10, and maybe as a playmaker. And naturally, playmakers don't do a lot of running. They just glide across the pitch, little 1-2s here and there, nice passes, looks great on the eye. But let me tell you, Kevin De Bruyne puts a shift in, more than most. And he's playing well at the minute, and we need to keep him, wrap him in cotton wool, keep him fresh. Like last night, 75 minutes, 80 minutes, take him off, give him a rest. And like you say, we've got to preserve all the boys now. Pep's got to get it right, and we've got to get this team over the line. Big shout out to Sergio Aguero, the big fella, and Vincent Kompany for getting inducted in the Premier League Hall of Fame. Absolutely fantastic. Great achievement. Fully deserved. Two absolute legends in the Premier League. Two absolute legends of Manchester City. Absolutely fantastic, and they deserved it. And just to touch on a sad note, I just got to mention my condolences go out to Cristiano Ronaldo and his wife, who tragically lost their son. Absolutely devastating, you know what I mean, for any parents or anyone with kids. You can't imagine what they're going through. Respect to the Liverpool fans as well for giving him that bit of like a minute's applause on the 7th minute and holding up the Ronaldo shirt. You've got to respect it. There's more to life than football, and it's real life. And anyone that's got Netflix or out like that, Cristiano's missus has got a show on there, like a real life show. I watched it once on a Sunday when I had nothing to watch, and I tell you what, she's a real good woman. She does a lot of charity work. She holds it down for Cristiano and his family, and I was sad for her. Everyone's giving condolences to Ronaldo, but listen, there's a woman involved in this as well, and children, and we've got to be sad for them. But listen, from behalf of me and I'm sure all the Man City followers, Cristiano, God bless you and the family, and I hope you bounce back. But yeah, that's my Brighton reaction. A happy one. The sky is blue. The birds are singing. I've just filmed Mank Talk with Saeed. He's depressed. But then Ten Hag got announced, so he's happy now. It is what it is, people. You know what I mean? God bless you all. Have a great day. Please hit the like, subscribe, and please share my videos to all the Man City fans that you know. I want to get a good following of Man City fans on here. I'm over 10K now. Let's get to 15K. And on Instagram, @BigSteveMCFC. I've caught Saeed on the followers, so big up. Please leave a comment. I'll get back to him. I'll chat to him. And yeah, Watford, home, Saturday. I'll see you there. Up the Blues.